funny. A lot of people will ask me, you know, yeah, you find all this sign and you find good spots to hunt, but how do you even know where to go? How do you expect to find what you find? Well, I'll tell you, a lot of times I go to spots and I don't find anything. I don't find any type of sign that is going to help me when it comes down to hunting season or anything like that. It's just boots on the ground, looking at the topo maps and diving into a spot that shows some sort of potential. Sometimes they'll show even more potential when you're here on the ground, or sometimes they'll just be a dud. But this spot, guys, I think we found a sanctuary for 2024. All right, doing a little scouting, getting a little exercise out here today. There's not many spots I go through that absolutely get me fired up, but check out this spot. You come right through here. I actually saw this just walking through a bunch of overgrown grass here, sway grass, but check this out. As soon as I walked in here, I saw this immediately. Woo! Look at these runs. This is what you're looking for. You're just looking for spots that nobody really comes into, spots that are overlooked and just thick. But look at these runs. These runs coming right through this thick stuff, guys. You can see they're still using it. Just from looking at these tracks. But they're coming right through here. Look at this. Look at this run. Look at this run. Look at this run. I mean, this place is torn up in here. Some rubs here. Rub. Look at the rubs right over here. Look at these runs. Look at this. It is just the perfect habitat for these big bucks to just hide. And that's what we're doing. We're just walking through an old horse pasture that I found on the topo map. Check that out. Rub going right through here. All you got to do is look at the topos, guys, and really dive into spots that nobody thinks about going into or nobody wants to go into. Like right here. Who's going to want to really crawl under here? We just came from over there, right? But look at this. I found more and more rubs. Rubs. Rub over there. I mean, these are the signs that you want to find to become successful. These are the things I'm looking for in the off season. These are not things I'm looking for in season, because of getting here in season, you're bumping all these big bucks and deer out of here. This is what you want to do in the off season right away when the season ends. So when a lot of people are on that couch hanging out with their feet up, we're finding all this sign. I mean, look at that rub right over there. We're finding all this sign right now to be successful come season. To be successful in my eyes is putting in the hard work in the off season. If you're putting the hard work in the off season and you're doing all the work in the off season, it's going to make your season that easier. But look at this run right here, coming right through here. But look at the runs coming through here. Just get off your couch. Look at the rubs. Get off your couch. Put in the work in the off season. You're going to thank me. You got old generational rubs. Oh, you got a fresh rub right there. Perfect area for bedding in here. I mean, look at the runs just going through. I mean, this is a sanctuary. If you can find something like this, this is like a sanctuary, guys. Look at this. Are you kidding? We got a big run right over here. I'm hooked up on this tree, but you got a big run over here running the edge of that creek. it's these spots that nobody really wants to go to, including myself half the time. Like, I feel like crap right now. I'm tired, I'm run down, I'm getting over a sickness. But we're out here putting in the work because you ain't getting in here in the spring and the summer. It's going to be too thick. It's going to be, the coverage is going to be just impossible to get through, and you're going to be hurting the spot more than not. So we got a really cool bed right here that we found. You can see it matted down right here. We have a run coming off a bunch of tall CRP and sway grass field. We got a run there. But you can see, look at that bed. They can escape that way. They can escape this way, either direction. Just a perfect spot for a bed, guys, right here. Back up against this cluster of small trees. Another bed there for a different wind. You got rubs right above the bed. I mean, right here. Looking at that, looking at those beds right there. I mean, there's hair in the beds right there. There are rubs around the beds. This is a big buck's lair right here, I'm telling you. See, guys, for like me right here, our entry would be right through here. That's all the hardwoods, old, run-down horse pasture here, not in service anymore, but I would be coming through here. So I'm already looking at like this tree right here. We can get up in that with the saddle, and look at this run. And this run goes right to bedding. We got another run right here. We have a crossing run right here where there's a bunch of rubs. I can see a rub right there. They're running the edge of this old fencing here. They're coming out of the timber into here. And my guess is they're probably in that timber at nighttime, munching on acorns. And then they come back in here to bed. If we're up in that tree first thing in the morning, giddy up. So that's what I'm looking for too when I'm scouting. I'm looking for spots that I can get back in here, get stuff set up, get it prepped for the season. Because once all this stuff grows in, it's going to be super hard to see in here, move in here. You need to have plans set in stone before you even go into that season. That's why the off season is so important. If you guys need help, hit me up. Give us a follow on YouTube. And yeah, the off season is super important.